teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit.
There's no pressure. I'll be creative and I'll channel this energy so I can give you all of me. All of me. It's been 11 days and 11 nights, and I've been thinking about you constantly and all the time. Lately I even go down on my knees just to get to where you are and make you mine. I don't wanna rush it. Yeah. I just want you to trust it. We'll be fine. Give it time. There's no pressure. I'll be waiting and I'll channel this energy so I can give you all of me. All of me. Spend a whole day, baby, I go a long way. Don't ever worry if you got me, cause you got me. All of the wrongs you've had, I wanna make it right. Just one chance, I won't fight it. If it doesn't fit, it's alright. It ain't my time. There's no pressure. I'll be waiting and I'll channel this energy so I can give you all of me.
Salute and welcome to Blended Healing. Today we're going to explore the 3 types of spirituality there is. And for you to actually know that there are 3 main types of spirituality, but how to know which one is right for you. Ashe? Ashe. Spirituality, as you know, is a personal journey with many different stops. There are many different types of spirituality. People who practice spirituality can be heard to be heart-centered, dogmatic, or intellectual, or even a combination of these types of belief systems. Most spiritual mindsets believe that there are many paths that lead to the same destination or point of awareness. There is no one spiritual mindset that is better or more important than another. Spirituality is a personal journey. I can't emphasize that enough. Others may help you on the way, but it's ultimately a solo experience. Spirituality, excuse me, recognizes that there is a higher power that each of us is connected to, and it is an awareness of existence beyond our 3D experience. Excuse me. Gotta grab my tea. There are 3 types of popular spirituality mindsets. Number 1 is the dogmatic spirituality. Number two is heart-centered spirituality. And number three is intellectual spirituality. Some time ago on my community wall, I had posted all the different types of spirituality that there were. And these three were mentioned. So consider this a refresher, except I'm deep diving a little bit more. How about that? So when it comes to the dogmatic spirituality, it promotes rules, leaders, and teachers. Dogmatic meaning that it's similar to what we have experienced in our religious base, meaning Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. There's a foundation where we know that there's rules and leaders and then there's teachers, or in some case, pastors, evangelists, so on and so forth. Dogmatic spirituality is a strict belief system. An example of this is when people call themselves spiritual, but believe things must be done in a certain way, just like it is in church. Example, I am Methodist. I grew up Methodist. That's what I know. I know that there were certain things that you had to say. You had to stand up, repeat it. As the pastor said something, you had to say something back. Then you sat down, you stood up, you sat down, you stood up, so on and so forth. It was something that had to be done in its own ritualistic way. There was a certain way that had to be done. People who believe in this type of spirituality might believe the law of attraction only works one way, or there's only one true way to practice certain things. Another example is believing spirituality and religion can't go hand in hand. That's an oxymoron, for real, because they're treating spirituality the same way as those who believe in the church and its rules and regulations are very similar. Dogmatic spirituality can be helpful when one's faith is wavering. The individual can hold tightly to a spiritual belief system, such as karma, until they find or regain an open hearted mindset. Heart centered spirituality believes one's outer world is a reflection of their inner world. It focuses on self reflection and self love. Being heart centered means that you believe that there's a connection between all things. If one suffers, we all suffer. Equality as powerful is each other's individual's joy. Each of us has the power to bring joy to the world. Heart centered spirituality emphasizes allowing energy to flow versus the impossible attempt to control outcomes and people. It is an empowering type of spirituality, and in that it also teaches observation of emotions. That type of spirituality is very resonant to me, very resonant, but it's only a portion of how I conduct my spiritual journey. The third one is intellectual spirituality. A person who seeks to practice intellectual spirituality uh, can also be fun and exciting as new practices and theories are learned. The focus is on understanding the intellectual content versus getting lost in the experience. How can you blend these three popular spiritual mindsets using the law of attraction? The law of attraction is the perfect opportunity to see how these three mindsets can support or work against each other. Intellectual exploration of possibilities delivered humanity to the concept of the law of attraction. We continue to explore and try to improve our understanding of this and other types of universal laws. There is so many universal laws that they are broken into segments, and one of the segments is law of attraction. Um, I think down the road I'll explore the different segments of universal law. There is so many, and it's a lot to absorb. Like a lot of people don't know about the law of cause and effect. There's a lot of laws underneath that, universal law. So I digress. We'll cover universal laws later down the road, okay? Okay. Dogmatic spirituality has helped humanity to create rules to follow when attempting to find predictable outcomes with the law of attraction. In the dogmatic mindset of spirituality, there's a belief that you have some control of how, when, and why something is going to happen. Open-hearted spirituality is where we freely create the law of attraction. We understand that joy brings joy. Positive mindset, positive mindset, positive energy, positive results, shit like that. And we know that open-hearted spirituality doesn't matter. The form of it doesn't matter. It's in the vibration or the emotion that attracts the like energy. Ashe? Open-hearted spirituality focuses on the feelings, not so much the how, when, or why things happen. Most of us weave in and out of these three types of spiritual practices. At our best, we are open-hearted. There's a place for intellectual and even dogmatic spiritual practices to keep us evolving on our spiritual path. Remember that too much of the intellectual or dogmatic spirituality can close the door to miracles and events that we would deem as miracles. A balance is needed, but if in doubt, lean towards the open-hearted spiritual lifestyle. It is the most giving. It is the most flexible of the spirituality because everything starts in your heart. The divine communicates in our heart space. Our love for learning begins in our heart space. Spirituality is love-centered. So it all works hand in hand. Ashe? All right. It's not what you expected, right? You expected fire and brimstone and shit like that, right? Nah. Spirituality just knocks all the walls down so you're able to breathe. And it's whatever you make it to be. There's no wrong way and there's no right way. It's just that sometimes it just helps to put them in categories for understanding. Ashe, Ashe. I want to thank you for stopping by Blended Healing for this quick bite of knowledge. Be well, stay safe. Ashe.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, lady on my line, a couple on the side. Baby, I'm a dime, that face card don't decline. So tell me what it's giving, oh, I can tell you're living for this, what you've been missing for. Tapping into my energy, that bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, that bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy. That pussy got some power, and she can go for hours. Fuck a second minute, they say she can go for days if you allow her. You see beauty in the struggle, pretty through the pain. She's smiling through the bullshit like sunshine through the rain. Ain't nobody do it so, she gotta get it done. She working through the night and waking with the sun. Looking in the mirror now at everything she sees. It ain't no face filter, it's bad bitch energy. Bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy in my bad bitch energy, bad bitch energy. And she knows that she is so much more than the world has to offer. Cup runneth over and body don't quit. Badass bitch, so legit and always on her shit. Been through the most but never been phased a bit. I mean, even her haters hate to admit. Shawty is lit.